So a gentleman asked me today, why do I wear these beads? I told him, these beads, I use them to change the negative flow of my universe. It intrigued him. Yo, what's up everybody? How you doing? This is your Coach Renz. I want to thank everybody for being here, all my subscribers, everybody who's liked these videos and share them, and especially all my patrons. I appreciate you guys. We're going to start the next study really soon for the next book. Hey, go over to Patreon and become and support the channel. So I was riding the bus, as I like to do right now. I ride the bus so that I can build Uncle Renz Pit Popcorn even bigger, as well as Coach Renz. So a gentleman asked me, he said, I've noticed and I've seen that you've been wearing these beads. You wear these beads every time that I see you on the bus. He said, I've been meaning to ask you why you wear them, but I had to because yesterday I saw that you were moving your fingers along them as you were breathing. And he was like, what were you doing? What kind of meditation was that? Well, I was impressed immediately that he knew that I was doing some form of meditation. To which I was, sorry about that, to which I was doing a form of meditation. I was actually doing a Wim Hof style of breathing while also doing a Tao meditation. Got to combine some stuff. I don't need to, you don't have to just do one. Combine things. And I was expressing to him that over the past few days, that a lot of negative flow, a lot of negative information had been flowing my way. A lot of negative people have been flowing my way. And I expressed to him that you have to understand that life, the universe, the world, has a current. It has a current. And if you get stuck fighting against the current, then you'll find yourself exhausted. You'll find yourself too tired to accomplish what it is that you want in life because you're always fighting against the current. But if you flow with the current, flow with things, you'll be surprised at how much you will travel with a minimum amount of effort. I said, but you have to be willing to change the flow, because many people are looking and they think they're getting into the water, getting into the current, but they don't know which direction the current is going. You have to know the direction of the current and then be able to enter the right stream for you. He looked at me a little bit puzzled. He understood, but not fully. Then I told him, I said, well, let me put it like this. One of the Buddhist monks was asked, what is Buddhism like? He said it's a dried turd. This is true. He said it's a dried turd. That's what is written. He said it's a dried turd. Then he went on to explain what it meant. That a dried turd is not sticky. It's not stuck. It's not wet. That is dried. It's not caught up into the past because it's been removed from the body system. It's not holding on to negative things because it has pushed out all the negativity. The body has pushed all the negativity out. So Buddhism is like a dry turd in that you don't hold on to the past. You don't hold on to sticky, wet things. You eliminate the negative things and you move forward in the presence of the now, as well as moving into the future and keeping your eyes focused there, not fighting against the stream. See, our world today is filled with negativity. It's filled with hatred and anger, filled with war. It's filled with this politician and that politician, anger and fighting. I just witnessed some today in the grocery store. Just witnessed some where a product was mismarked. The grocer wasn't going to sell it for the mismarked price. The lady was very angry and frustrated. She sat there and argued until the police came. They continued to argue. At the end of the day, she walked out, not with the product that she wanted, but now she's angry. I would imagine her day is going to be filled with negativity, negativity, negativity. Instead of just saying, hey, I'm never coming back here again. I'll go on social media and write a review of what happened, but I'm never coming back here again. I'm going to go where I'm appreciated or where people uphold standards of, if we make a mistake, we'll cover it. But the grocer has the option to do it or not. Go with the flow of things. Why stay stuck, sticky, and wet in a negative I can't even hold my face now. But why stay stuck in a negative flow? In a negative flow. Why? There's no reason. There's no reason. So the Zen of Buddhism, the Zen masters of Buddhism, they realize that you flow in the way of things. The Taoists flow in the way. You understand the way and you move with the way. When you were a child and you saw a mountain, it was a mountain. But then you started thinking and contemplating, and it became more than a mountain. It had meaning, it had substance, it had all these extras to it. But when you become a Zen master, when you become a master of the Tao of the way, it becomes a mountain again. It just exists. It does what mountains do. You're not overly concerned about what it does, but you just know it does what it does, and you move with it. If it's something that you must climb over, you climb over it. If it holds a substance that you want, a herb, fresh water, whatever, then you use it per its need, per its use, per your need for its use. We get stuck in our past way too much. We get stuck in the negative flow of everything way too much. I know people are going to say that we should know about the politics and everything that's going on. This is true, we should. But what we don't understand is that we should know how to deal with those things as well, how to conversate, how to compartmentalize those things for their proper place, for their proper time, in the proper way. Not holding on to them to the point where stress becomes part of our being. We don't understand how to just flow in the right current. You see, I was using these beads, and if you can tell, there's a red bead in between. There's 4 sections. You know, you see 3 red ones, there's 4 sections, representing 108. There's 27 beads in between each one. As I took a deep breath in and a whatever the normal flow release out, that's 1. Normal flow out, that's 2. And then I just thought about, in my mind, seeing the river of positivity and flowing with it. Seeing the direction that I choose to move in my life and flow with it. Strategizing and seeing everything that I want, love, relationship, finances, health, all those things flowing into my life along with me through the current of positivity. Not flowing with negative, but just moving my hands. Once I felt a smaller bead, I knew that it was 27 breaths. I changed my thought pattern again to a different one. Oh, sorry. First I got to the smaller beads and I held my breath comfortably for as long as I possibly could. And then that releases and I move along with another thought. And I went through that entire process. That's the purpose of the bead, because I had challenges with where I live. My account was messed up. It took 13 days for them to get it fixed, and a lot of arguing. Had some challenges with mall management. Took a little while to get that fixed. Had some challenges with my back. For those of you guys who don't know, I got hurt in the Marine Corps. My hips are out of alignment. So, had some challenges there. Just a lot of things that can throw you off. So instead of allowing these things to throw me off, on the bus, meditating with everything going around me, the different smells of people, the sounds, the noise, the PA system, the dings, all those things going on. Meditation is not about eliminating things, but it's about being aware of all things, but finding peace and silence within them. I meditated, and I explained this to him. And I told him, whatever negativity is going on in your life, stop fighting against it. Find the positive aspects of your life and flow with that. All those negative things will take care of themselves when you are flowing in the positive direction, when you're flowing in the stream that's moving you towards what you truly want to have in your life. Flow with that. And you'll find happiness, you'll find peace, you'll find joy. You'll be able to see things more clearly. Last night, I spent 30 minutes strategizing my next 3 years. You see, I turned 47 October 15th, a little less than 30 days. So, you know, hey, Cash App birthday presents. You know, Cash App, $ Lorenzo Reed birthday. Yeah, there you go. But I turned 47 in less than 30 days. So I'm beginning my planning stages now of of my next 3 years. My goals, my financial goals, my spiritual goals, my relationship goals, everything is being planned out now for the next 3 years. But I knew I couldn't do that if I was in a negative state. You can't do those things when you're in a negative state. If you're doing those things when you're in a negative state, only thing you're going to see is the problems, the challenges, the obstacles. You're going to see how things can't be done instead of seeing exactly how things can be done. And then being able to formulate a good plan that does have the ability for change, but a good plan to move you in the direction of having what you desire to have in the next 3 years. But I did it in the Taoist way, in having the way, in the flow of energy, in the flow of positivity, the flow of the universe. Thinking about the hermetics, which are right below my plan, the laws of cause and effect, the law of mentalism, the law of rhythm and polarity. Having those things in place so that on a daily basis I can view them, see them, and move forward with them. That's how we move with energy, move with the flow, the positive forces of the flow, not this negative stuff that you're focused on, that they got you brainwashed into, that they're wagging the dog. So he asked the question. I probably gave him way more answer than he was looking for. If anybody's interested, I've been studying Wim Hof for the last year or so. So that's why I was doing that one. He's the Iron Man, the guy who's all in the frigid weather. He ran a marathon in a desert with no water. So, you know, he takes his body to extremes. But his method does help to oxygenate the body very well. And when you have good oxygenation of the body, then the energy of the body is better. So, but that was the answer to the question. I hope that answer has helped some of you guys. Let me stop saying that. I don't hope. I know that somebody, that's at least a good 50-11 of y'all is going to listen to this and realize that your life has been in a negative flow, that you paid way more attention to the negativities of life, the negativities that are going on around you, instead of paying attention to all that is positive and glorious in your life. I had this area flooded earlier this month. Had to replace things, had to do all kind of stuff. It happens. It's life. We move forward. We keep going. It's no big deal. On to the next one. Whatever challenges come your way, my way, all we do is just handle them when we can. When we can't, we don't worry about it. And we move forward and make sure that things are moving in the right direction for us. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much money you have, no matter how much, how many people you know, how many friends you have, all that kind of stuff, peace within yourself is your first priority. Peace within yourself, love within yourself, prosperity within yourself, your first priority. Because without it there, you can't give it to anybody else. You can't have it with anyone else. All right, life won't be as joyful. Life won't have as much elation in it. And that's what we all want. And that's what you deserve. Everybody wants to have a joyful, happy, peaceful life with certain amenities surrounding it. And if you want that, then you have to be able to take out that time and find your peace in your flow and get in the current. Stop fighting the current. There's no reason to fight it. There's no reason to fight it. So I want to end it there. Please comment. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're finding me for the first time, or if you've just been lurking, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to check out any of my videos on finances and relationships, go over to my Coach Ren's channel. A link will be in the description of this video. I'll keep doing that until that one starts getting where I want it to be on its own. So y'all have a great day. Remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable.